I'm Stephanie from News Channel 5.
This just in.
Beluga whales are in danger. Before we get into more depth, let's take a closer look at these animals.
Beluga whales are very social mammals that live, hunt, and migrate in large groups called pods. These pods vary from a few belugas to hundreds of belugas. Their blubber forehead, called a melon, allows them to have the ability to change their facial expressions. Belugas produce a chirping, whistling, and squealing noise that helps them communicate with other beluga whales. This noise has given them the name, the canary of the sea. Populations of belugas migrate south as the ice changes in the Arctic Ocean. In the spring, once the ice breaks up, they return to feed again. Beluga whales can also be found in mouths of rivers and on the rare occasion can even be found inside those rivers. They feed on fish species such as salmon and herring and also shrimp, crabs, and mollusks.
So now the real question, why do beluga whales matter? Most whales, like the beluga, are top of the food chain. They have an important role in the health of the marine environment. They help to regulate fish populations. If belugas were to go extinct, fish populations such as salmon and herring would grow exponentially and would eventually reach their carrying capacity. Due to limiting factors, these fish would begin to die. Beluga whales are culturally important to Inuit communities in the Arctic as a food source and materials for traditional purposes. Inuit organizations, scientists, governments, and environmental organizations are working together to help ensure that beluga hunting is minimized and that new industrial activities are planned carefully so that populations remain healthy in the quickly changing marine ecosystem that we have today.
Due to climate change, the ice coverage in the Arctic has been changing rapidly. The ice has been melting too quickly for the beluga whales to adapt to. These species rely on ice coverage because they serve as a place for the whales to take refuge from the orca whales. Without the ice coverage, the whales will not be able to sustain life in the ocean.
New vessels have been discovered in the Arctic which have stimulated the increase of oil and gas development in that area. This has also increased shipping. Ships and other developments create a lot of noise that can disrupt the communication between the species. Since beluga whales depend on sound to communicate, any interference by noise pollution can negatively affect their ability to find food and mates, navigate, avoid predators, and take care of their young.
Welcome back to News Channel 5. Now you may be asking yourself, what are protection agencies doing?
The International Whaling Commission is in charge of regulating whaling and monitoring all threats to whales, including shipping, climate change, and bycatch. Other organizations are pushing to make the IWC more effective at risks outside of just whaling alone. The Worldwide Wildlife Fund for Nature has partnered with the Natural Resource Defense and Ocean Conservation Research to raise awareness for the threat that ocean noise has on marine animals similar to beluga. Their Don't Be a Buckethead movement helps to share stories of different marine species that rely on sound and echolocation for survivals and the effects that the underwater noise pollution causes them. Currently, there are little to no regulatory laws on the hunting of beluga whales. As of right now, they are listed as a near endangered species and very close to endangered. Once they reach endangered, organizations will make even more of an effort to regulate the hunting of these whales.
Okay. Now, before we finish, what can you do to save beluga whales? You can be an advocate for wildlife by sending letters to government officials, working with local media, and reaching out into the local community to create awareness for the beluga whale protection programs. Many organizations exist all around the world and work to save beluga whales. However, most of these organizations are nonprofit, so donations made can help make a huge impact.
The option to adopt a whale is always possible. There are donation packages from $25 to $100. These packages include plush, gift bags and boxes, adoption cards, and photos of your newly adopted whale. For more information, visit worldwildlife.com. To stay connected with the beluga whale species, follow them on Twitter and Instagram and like them on Facebook. Will the beluga whales become endangered? It's in your fins.
Hi, I'm here at the local community aquarium where we have 3-year-old Lola, the beluga whale. Lola has been here ever since she's been born, and as you can see, she is suffering. This animal needs to be free. Help stop captivity for Lola.
Please save us. Now we're going to ask some pedestrians what their thoughts are on beluga whale conservation. Excuse me, ma'am.
Hey.
What are your thoughts on beluga whale conservation?
Anybody have time for that?
Well, did you know that beluga whales are nearly threatened?
No.
Well, you really should start paying attention to this kind of stuff and participate in a beach cleanup to help clean our beaches to save them for future generations.
I guess I will. Shout out to my boy Shamu!
There you have it. Local pedestrians participating in beluga whale conservation. Good job, man. I'm Emily.
And I'm Stephanie.
Come back next week to News Channel 5, same place, same time, for our special feature on narwhals.
We out.
We out.